Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And welcome to Friday morning. Hope you've been having a really good week so far. It's not quite over. It is just still a little bit of time to reach the goals that you set for yourself this week. But also it is Friday. It's got that Friday energy. I hope that you enjoy Friday energy as much as I do. Mari, good morning. Happy Friday morning to you. Sunmari, good morning. Charlene, good morning. Happy Friday to you too. Right, let's get into today's message from Jeff Foster. Anne-Marie, good morning. Happy Friday. Hello. This is the first thought from Jeff Foster. He says, he calls it a celebration of weird. A celebration of weird. Good morning, Vivian. Happy Friday. Awesome seeing you. Jeff Foster says, don't become a spiritual zombie, devoid of passion and deep human feeling. Let spirituality become a celebration of your uniqueness rather than a repression of it. Never lose your quirkiness, your strangeness, your weirdness, your unique and irreplaceable flavor. Don't try or pretend to be no one or nothing or some transcendent and impersonal non-entity with no self or no ego beyond the human. That's just another conceptual fixation and nobody's buying it anymore. Be a celebration of what your unique expression is and stop apologizing. Fall in love with this perfectly divine, very human mess that you are. There is no authority here and no way of getting life wrong. So get it all wrong. Fail gloriously. Antoinette, good morning. Happy Friday morning to you. Great seeing you. And Anthony, hello. Happy Friday. Next thought from Jeff Foster says, love is all that matters. The rain falls, stars explode in silence somewhere out in the vastness of space. And here on this tiny planet that someone called Earth, sometimes we meet and hold each other. Annalie, good morning. Happy Friday. We all have the right to choose who we want to be and to use that choice to build the life that we envision. But what do we base this choice on? How did we come to the conclusion of what kind of life we want to live? Did we look outwardly until we found an example that we can emulate and say, that is what I want to be? Linda, good morning. Happy Friday. This is, of course, a completely valid way to find our place in the world, but we run with the risk of making a decision based on something that looked good from a distance, without having the personal experience that understands what that life would require from us. The other option, of course, is to look inwardly and learn that there is something that I already am, but don't perhaps fully understand yet. Your soul already has its unique expression, which can be found in exploring all of the things that uniquely light you up, all of the things that make you come alive. By all means, look outside of yourself for ideas on what to explore, but check in with yourself to understand how your soul responds. You are your best when you understand exactly who you are and decide to unapologetically double down on the strengths that you already possess. Be a celebration of what your unique expression is and stop apologizing. Fall in love with this perfectly divine, very human mess that you are. There is no authority here and no way of getting life wrong. So get it all wrong. fail gloriously. If you are able to really fall in love with all of you, you'll become the strongest version of yourself that you've ever been. And your authentic presence will create a welcoming place that holds safety for you and those around you. So if you're ready, this is our journey today. It's a celebration of love, a celebration of you. We are sitting in a circle together. And when you close your eyes, I'd love you to see that circle and see all of us sitting in it. If you're ready, here we go. Starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Big breath in and out. One more deep breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, rising with every inhale and falling with every exhale. Take a look around your circle at all these beautiful humans breathing right along with you. Their bodies rising and falling in their own breathing rhythm. take a look at their beautiful faces and see if your imagination will allow you to fill in the background. Where in the world is our circle sitting today? And in this place where our circle is sitting, if you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms? What would you feel between your fingers? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? What do you hear and what do you smell? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze feel like on your skin? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch and adjust and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles, going forward and to the left. And forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, focus on your spine. You can lean your upper body over to the left and also lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least as much as we are able to do that, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive in deep into you, I want to remind you that there's a circle of us sitting with you. As you turn inwards, dive deep inside, and welcome yourself home, we are all welcoming ourselves home along with you. Take your next big breath. I want to invite you to be as open and as playful with this experience as you can possibly be. Add a little bit of imagination to your journey and invite the child in you to come and play along. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I want you to fill the balloon in your belly bigger than you ever have before. I want you to inhale more air than you ever have. And as you hold a belly full of air, bring your attention to the sensation it creates in your core. What is the sensation that wakes up as you hold a belly full of air? Take your next big breath. Sometimes described as a sensation of warmth waking up in your belly. Sometimes described as a sensation of cold waking up in your belly. Whatever your experience is, just rest your attention there. It doesn't have to feel like anyone else's description. But be open, be playful, and even add a bit of imagination if you need. We'll do the same again as you take your next big breath. fill up the balloon in your belly bigger than you ever have. Inhale more air than ever before, and as you hold a belly full of air, rest your attention in that space. What is the sensation that wakes up as you hold a belly full of air? Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into this world. And I'd love for you to imagine that the sensation you feel in your belly, that is where the light enters. Can you feel light move within you? Again, add a bit of imagination if you need. Ask the child in you to come and play and imagine along with you. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, what would it feel like to feel light move in you? What would it look like to see light move within you? Take your next big breath. Place your hand over that spot where you feel the light inside you. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep inside, ask that light to grow. Ask it to expand. Ask it to move more so you can feel it. Take your next big breath. Place your other hand over your heart. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, invite that light to flow up through your body. Flow into your heart, through your heart, and all around your heart. feel it there. Can you imagine what it would look like? What it would feel like to have your heart filled with light? To have your heart surrounded in an orb of bright light. Take your next big breath. Take a look around your circle at all these beautiful humans with their hands on their hearts, and see behind their hands in their chests there is light ready to burst out. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, you can feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. But in your circle, it is your turn to stand up. Stand up and pour out love on these humans around you. You take a step to your left to stand behind the first person on your left. And placing your hands on her head, there is a surge through your heart. Feel it there. It's a little bit like placing your hand on a fire hose and feeling the pulsating inside. There is a pulsating through your heart. Love and light run in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love that you are pouring out. And your heart can feel that. You take another step over to your left to stand behind the next person on your left. And placing your hands on his head, there is again a surge through your heart. Streams of love and light run down your arms, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that in your heart. Slowly you make your way around the whole circle, stopping behind every beautiful human and pouring out love for everyone. Making your way back to your spot again, you take your seat, and now it is your turn to be served. It is our turn to serve you. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you and the first pair of hands placed on your head, and a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs of your head, of your face, of your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it. Again, another pair of feet shuffle in behind you, and another pair of hands are placed on your head, and a waterfall of love is poured all over you. It runs over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it there. There's more to come, as again you feel feet shuffle in behind you, and you feel hands placed on your head, and love poured all over you. I'd love for you to join me in this practice. Are you able to open your hands, turn your palms up, and be the embodiment of receiving? And as more and more love is poured over you, if you can, please say this with me. I am worthy. I am worthy of receiving love. I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There's nothing I have to first fix, first do, or first prove in order to qualify. I am enough. Can you say it again? I am enough. And if you're able to, there's one more exercise I'd love you to join me in. Just imagine for a moment you could step outside of yourself, turn around, and look at this human sitting there. Someone who clearly is trying. Can you place your hands on the head of this human, this you that you are? While you place your hands on that head, perhaps put your hand on your heart and speak these words to you. Say to you, you are worthy. You are worthy of receiving love. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved. You are good enough. Just as you are good enough. There's nothing you have to first do, first fix, or first prove in order to qualify. You just are enough. You are enough. We've all made our way back to our spots. Our circle is full again. You can sit and embody the human that you are. We can all reach out sideways and take the hands next to us and to complete the circle. As we take the last 5 breaths of gratitude together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for being in our circle today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the source of light that you are in the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to shower you with love. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to love you just as you are. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being in our circle today. Thank you for the source of light that you are in the world around you. Good morning, Tracy. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Mark, a very good Friday morning to you. I hope you were able to sit down with us for a little while. Hey, Antoinette. Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Vivian. It's good to see you. Thank you, Mari. Have a beautiful Friday. Thank you, Charlene. Trying to remember who else is in the background. Can't remember. Annalie. Have a beautiful day. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao.